wasn't the Me Too movement that made me speak up. It's really the Black Lives Matter movement because of the racism component that I experienced in my abuse.
A wave of sexual misconduct allegations posted and widely shared online has rocked Quebec's art scene as hundreds of survivors speak up and say the boys' club needs to end.
Because of the failure of the justice system, I mean, what else are we going to do? You know, I mean, what else can women do?
Hundreds gathered at Montreal's Parc La Fontaine on Sunday to denounce sexual violence. Many survivors saying the justice system needs to do better by them. Research shows that a whopping 80% of victims don't come forward to report sexual violence because they have no faith in the justice system and their allegations are not treated seriously.
Really an individual recourse where the person is, feels very alone because they are, even if there are resources. It really individualizes a society problem, and I think that's why it doesn't address it at the core.
This comes after weeks of well-known Quebec celebrities like Kevin Parent and Marie-Pierre Morin been called out for misconduct, issuing mea culpas, and companies cutting ties with them. Survivors posting their testimonies online, creating their own form of justice.
And now is to find concrete solutions to put into place. So it is not by investing in more police and more in a justice system that does not support victims and especially does not support a lot of marginalized and racialized communities.
Paul Carniello, a Montreal musician in the business for over 20 years, says he isn't surprised to see women coming forward.
On a more systemic level, there was a real culture of sexism and misogyny. And it was already leaning in a dangerous direction. There were already managers who were like, I don't even ever want to manage a woman because, she'll act like a diva and there's all this sexism that came with it. And it was terrible.
Most victims coming forward say they don't even want to pursue legal action. They just want to raise awareness and ensure sexual violence is no longer tolerated in our society. In Montreal, Melina Giubilaro, City News.